All right, hopefully you've had time to practice questions 1 through 15 on Delta Math. And so you should be pretty good at putting the slope and the y-intercept into slope-intercept form of an equation. So now we're going to go all the way from a graph to the equation, which shouldn't be too hard because you should know all the pieces now. So we're just going to put them together. So first, when we're looking at this graph, we have to find the slope and the y-intercept from the graph, which you already know how to find slope from a graph. Gosh, I hope you can find y-intercept just finding where it crosses the y-axis. So this graph, if we're looking at these 2 points, goes up 1, 2, 3, and over 1. So our slope is going to be 3 over 1, which is just 3, right? So our slope is 3. And then our y-intercept is this point right here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So our y-intercept is going to be 4. Sorry, our y-intercept is going to be -4 because it's at, okay, so now we're doing just like we did above. Our equation is going to be y equals our slope, which is 3x, and then since our y-intercept is negative, it's going to be minus. All right, so let's try this next one. Go ahead and hit pause. If you think you know how to do this, hit pause and see if you can do it by yourself. So if you've tried this one now, our slope is going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that was down 6, and then we're going over 1, 2, 3, 4. So our slope is going to be -6 over 4, which does reduce. Both of these divide by 2, so it'd be -3 over 2. So our slope is -3/2. And our y-intercept is this number up here, which appears to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is +7 this time. So our final equation is going to be y equals -3 over 2x plus 7. All right, I want to go over this a few more times with you guys to make sure that you really understand what's going on here. So we've got 8 more problems, and I think what I would like to do at this point is I am going to ask you to practice these, and while you practice these first 4, I'm just going to fill in the, we'll do that with the last 4. For these 4, let's, why don't you hit pause right now and try them, and then I'm going to go over how I do them. And then for the last 4, I'm going to have you hit pause and try them, and then I'm just going to have the answers up. I won't go over how to do them. And then if you have questions on any of those, you can ask me about it during class or during office hours. So go ahead and hit pause and attempt to do 9 through 12. And then once you've tried each of those, hit play and I will show you how to do them. Okay, so hopefully you have now attempted 9 through 12. So let's see how you did. So for number 9, the slope is going up 2 and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our slope would be 2 over 5. And our y-intercept appears to be -3. So you should have gotten y equals +2 over 5x minus, this is a positive slope, so that looks good. Okay, now this one, you should have counted, okay, so you could count all these dots, but I'm looking here and I see it just goes up 1 over 1. I'm going to save myself all that counting. You could count, it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you'd still get 1. I'm just going to notice that my slope is 1 over 1, which is 1. And then if we come down here, our y-intercept is -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our line, our equation will be y equals 1x, which is just x minus 6. If you wrote 1x minus 6, just fix it right now and don't worry about it too much. But I think on Delta Math, if you write 1x, it's going to count you wrong. So you want to get in the practice of if it's 1x, just writing x. Okay, for number 11. Again, it looks like we could go all the way down to and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or we could see that it goes down 1 over 4 right here. And so our slope is going to be negative 1 over 4. And our y-intercept is 3, 4, 5. So our equation is going to be y equals negative 1/4 x plus 5. And I'm just checking my key as I go here because these lines are really hard to count on the computer screen. I hope you guys have a way you hope you realize you can zoom in. I just don't want to do that because, okay, so now I've got my number 12 goes up 1, 2, 3, 4 and over 1, 2, 3. So it's over 4, up 4, over 3. So my slope is going to be 4 over 3. And my y-intercept is 0, right? It goes right through the origin. So my equation is just going to be y equals 4 over 3x. I don't need to write plus anything because it's plus 0, which is a little silly to write plus 0. Okay, for this last section, what I want you to do is I want you to hit pause, and then I want you to do these questions. And when you're done, I want you to hit play, and I'm not gonna go over these. So I'm actually gonna hit pause on my video as well, and you'll just see what the answer should have been. So we're all gonna hit pause right now, and when you hit play again, it's just gonna show you the answers. So make sure you hit pause right now. All right, so here are the solutions for 13, 14, 15, and 16. For 14, I got y equals negative 2x minus 3. For 14, I got y equals negative 5, 6x plus 1. For 15, I got y equals 1/3 x minus 2. And for 16, I got y equals negative 1/5 x plus 8. So if you're a little confused by any of those, go ahead and you can either stop by office hours and we can go over it, or you could ask me during class and I can also go over it then. So go ahead. You have a few more questions left to do on Delta Math. You have like 5 of these to practice, and then you have some review. So you'll do 5 of these and then some review from just last lesson and some older review too. So good luck.